friends, and welcome back to the Holistic Astrology channel. And today I'm making a video on agya chakra, which is called the third eye chakra. Now, what is the third eye chakra and where is it located? It is located right here, which is called the forehead. You see, this is eyebrow, a little above it. That means at this area it is located, which is called the forehead. But the actual point of action of this chakra is somewhere else. It is located right in the center of the brain, which is called the pineal gland. Basically, the pineal gland is the main guy working back there, activating this chakra, which is called the third eye chakra. Now, the third eye chakra is a unique chakra which has lots and lots of hidden qualities. The mantra for this chakra is Om, O-M, and the color which I recommend is white. Okay. Now, the thing is, why I am relating the pineal gland with this chakra? What does it has to do with it? First of all, I'll tell you what the pineal gland is. Pineal gland is a very, very important but the mysterious gland in our body. And the scientists are still exploring this gland because it is a very mysterious part of the body, in the brain. So far, what the scientists know is that this gland, this pineal gland, which is the shape of a pine, is controlling our sleeping mechanism, because it works with the day and the night system. So when it is dark, it reacts in a different way. If it is a daytime, it acts in a different way. So why we are relating with this pineal gland, the reason is because of the sleeping pattern control thing. When we go to sleep, we actually go into our subconscious state of mind, and we can see those things which we cannot really see while we are wake up in the daytime. Because when we are sleeping, our subconscious mind activates, our sixth sense is activated, and not everyone, but some people can see those things which gonna happen in the future. It happens to me also sometimes. I just go in the flashback and I see the same thing happening which I have seen before in my dreams. It happens. It's just because of this pineal gland. So here's the thing. This was a scientific explanation basically, but from occult point of view, this chakra, when it is activated, when it is balanced, it actually broadens your mind, the spectrum of your mind, how you think. It broadens that up so that you can welcome the new ideas, new thoughts, and the positive thoughts in you. And also it develops a great deep intuitive power. Those people who have this chakra open have a very good intuitive power. Now here's the thing, intuitive power is not God gifted really, but you can develop it with the practice. There's a myth in the people that intuitive powers are with certain people only because it is God gifted. Yes, in some cases the planetary positions are such that those people have easy access to the to look into the future things, but you can develop in this thing in year 2 just by doing the practice. I would make a video on this too in the future. Now here's the thing, a normal person cannot even control itself. A normal person is not able to control the things which are happening around him. Okay, but the person who has this chakra opened, activated, or you can say balanced, can actually control itself, the body, mind, everything, and not only itself but also the other people's mind. The person can actually control the situations around him. These people can communicate with the people in the long distances through the mind. Isn't it amazing? Yes, it is amazing. And one more thing I would say is that these people have no more confusion in their life. Why? Because the major, or you can say a main thing of this chakra which a person develops in itself is not just intuition. It is the clarity of the mind. Because when you practice on this chakra more and more, you are able to see the realities hidden behind the situations. You can easily identify the truth out of an issue, which a normal person will get confused or will say, oh, I cannot do it just because I cannot handle the situation. But those people who have this chakra open can actually dig deep or drill down deep into the situation and find out the real truth out of it. That's why these people are not confused in their lives anymore. Now, according to the Vedic astrology, the person who has this chakra open gets a lot of siddhis, occult powers, that I will discuss later on also. And one of them is the intuitive thing. Now, according to the Vedic astrology, when our soul, our physical self, and our mind, these three departments, these three major departments, when they work together, they open our third eye chakra. They actually open at this place when these three things combine together and start working. And when these three things combine together, they indicate the different houses in the birth chart and tells us that how those houses impact your agya chakra. Everybody can practice on it, but everybody's experience to open this chakra is different. It is not just like eating a food or eating a burger or a patty. No, everybody has a different route to reach there. Some people have a little smoother, some people go by rough terrain, but everybody can reach there. Okay. Now here's the thing. According to the Vedic astrology, whatever is my research on is, a lot of people write different concepts on it. I welcome all those ideas. I respect all those researchers who have ever made on this. But my research, my study says that in this case of agya chakra, third eye chakra, first house, seventh house, and two more ascendants are involved in this. How is it gonna be? Let me explain to you. The first house is your physical self, your body, your power, your endurance, your stamina, in general your health. Seventh house is your subtle body. Seventh house is actually the house of those things which are away from you, which are far from you and are not in your reach, which is a subtle body. Okay, and as I told you, in order to work with this agya chakra on the forehead, we have to combine our physical self, our soul, and our mind. For that, we consider other two ascendants, that means two luminaries, which is sun and moon ascendant. So basically now we have our regular ascendant, sun ascendant, and the moon ascendant. Okay, now here's the thing, just a quick guidance for you people, or you can say a suggestion, that if you really are serious about it, you should go with a good teacher who is really practicing this for long years, can actually tell you how to open this chakra with the meditation. Now, looking into the planets of the first house, seventh house, sun ascendant, and the moon ascendant sign lords, we will summarize that how this person's journey will be towards the agya chakra. Okay, now the first house. What is first house? First house is all about your general physique, how you look like, What is your general strength of the body? What is your general health of the body? How you are? What is your general attitude towards the things? Is the first house. So we got to look into the Lord of the first house, where the Lord of the first house is placed. In which house is it placed? Is it a good house or the malefic house? We have to look the strength of the first Lord, Lagna Lord, in the D1 and D9. And another thing is, when the person who has this Lagna Lord weaker or not really in a good shape, that person can still open his agya chakra, but that person will feel lazy, will get tired after doing a little practice, little meditation on this chakra. That's a pinpoint. I'm telling you what happens is, if you're trying to meditate and you have a weaker lagna, even though you have a passion to do it, but you will feel tired after some time. Now, another house is 7th house. Now, if the 7th house Lord, what is 7th house Lord? I just told you the 7th house Lord is all about your other people contacts, the huge masses of people, which is not really in your control, but you can control them. It is about your subtle body, the suksham sharir, subtle body. When this Lord is well placed, is in the right position in D1 chart, D9 chart, then what happens is, what's the advantage is? The advantage will be that the journey towards achieving the experiences of the subtle body, I repeat, your experiences towards the journey towards your subtle body to achieve that goal will be smoother as compared to the other people. Because this Lagna Lord, if this Lord is stronger, will help you to reach those goals where you can experience those occult things. Your imaginative power will increase. You can actually feel your other suksham sharir, other suksham body, the subtle body in you. That's the ease in that. But if you have that planet in a bad position or a weaker position, or not really in a good shape, or suffering from a bad aspect, then you will have to face some challenge to reach that goal. I'm not denying here, but you gotta have to go through some other route, but you'll still reach there. Now here's the thing, Sun ascendant. Now what is Sun? Sun is your soul, and the soul is the main thing why we are here in this world, because soul tells us that what to do. Soul direct us throughout the life to make ourselves satisfied. Okay, now if your Sun ascendant is there and you're looking at it, so look at the sign of the Sun ascendant. What is the sign there? And the Lord of that sign, where is it placed? Simple. Is it placed in a good position in the D1 chart and D9 chart, or is it in the suffering from some challenging position there? Okay, if somebody has a weaker Sun, not in the Mutrikon, you can say, if it is in some weaker position, that person will go to the goal, hit the goal, but the only problem the person will face will be loss of confidence. That person will not be satisfied whatever he is doing, even though he is putting his full efforts, but the soul, the satisfaction will not be there. Okay, so it is a good on one side but bad on the other side too, because you need some satisfaction too, but eventually you will reach there. Now here's the thing, if it has a benefic aspect, then it will be totally different story. If your Sun is in the good position, good shape, good sign, then you will feel more confident. You will feel relaxed after accomplishing the little goals, and you can motivate yourself to move forward. That would be a plus sign for you. Now coming to the Moon ascendant. what is moon ascendant here? Is here moon ascendant means that your mind. Now check out the strength of the moon in your birth chart. It is so easy to check. You can look into D1 chart and D9 chart, look at the position of the moon, which sign it was placed in the D1 and now what sign in the D9. So you can easily figure out the strength of the moon. Also the sign in which the moon is placed. What is the position of that particular planet in the birth chart? You can drill down further deep if you want to go into the nakshatra of those planets also. That would be further deeper. But for now I would say don't go that deep. That might confuse you. Not go that deep. But still this information is enough to figure out your position of your chakra. Because the moon is controlling your pattern of thinking. Moon is all about how you are taking the things in the life, how you're considering those things and how you're taking the action towards them. Well, with all this what I have explained so far, I would like to add one more thing with it, that you will feel more prominent results when you have dasha, antradasha, pratyantradasha running of these houses, indicating these houses, the planets sitting in these houses, a lot of these houses. That will give you a good idea that at what time period you will get success in opening this chakra. Now besides that, if you add the transit to that will make it awesome, because when you apply transit on these dashas, on the horoscope, you actually are able to figure out the timings. You get very close to the timing in which you can tell that, hey, at this and this period of little time I would be able to open my third chakra. If I do the right karma at that time, if I follow the right guru at that time, if I follow the whole practice by heart in that period of time, I might be able to open the chakra, because that is the blessed time you get to open this chakra. Okay, now here's the thing. In a nutshell, I would like to explain my whole lecture about this thing is that in order to achieve the goal of opening this chakra, what do you need? You need to spend a lot of physical energy. Okay, you need the physical energy to keep you in a position. Then your mind needs to be calm and cooled down so that it can motivate your body, your physical self to move, to work. And your soul, which is responsible for doing all this, because your soul wants to get this chakra opened. That is the main destiny of your soul if you are doing this. Now your soul, the sun, wants the support of your physical self, and on the other side the support of your mind, so that when these mind and physical self together accompany your soul, it becomes easy for you to cross that bridge to achieve that goal of opening the third eye chakra. And I would like to share with you guys, as I always do in my all videos, the techniques to open the chakras. Now with this chakra I would like to share some regular things and some unique items which you can use and follow to open this chakra. First of all, sit down on the ground, cross legs, as I always tell, so that your perineum part touches the ground, so you can earth your energy, make yourself like even and balanced. Then take a deep breath. Calm yourself down. After 2-3 deep breaths, you can recite this mantra, Om. It is a unique mantra of the whole universe. Almost everybody knows it. It is simple and it works at its best. So take a deep breath, recite this mantra deeply, more deeply, so that you should come at such a stage when you feel like you are in the Om. You are Om. You are inside the Om. Now you are no more, you are Om. Okay, so you are becoming eternal. Feel like that. In another technique, do like the Reiki guys do, rub your hands hard and make a spin here, so that when you start feeling tingling situation, feeling here, then you're ready. Make a ball like this and feel like this is a white color ball, and just leave it on your throw it on your face, and hold one hand behind the head like this, and one hand right on the forehead, little distance, not touch it, just little distance, and then feel like there's a white color beam light entering into your forehead from here, and one light from the back, and there's a pineal gland in the center of your head, in the middle of the brain, which is being illuminated by those lights, and your whole head is illuminated now, and now you can open your forehead chakra, the third eye chakra, easily. You have to teach yourself that way, then you will start feeling the changes. And another thing is, one more technique which is known to everybody, but I would like to share with you, which is called Nadi Shodhan. Nadi Shodhan means purification of your circulatory system. What happens is, in the Nadi Shodhan, we have to purify both of our nadis. So sit down on a ground, on a blanket, and this hand, right hand, thumb, put on your right nostril, okay, and then start taking the breathe in from the left nostril. Fill it up with the lot of air, whatever you can take, inhale inside, and then stop. And then with these last two fingers, stop this other side of the nose, okay, and then let the air go out from the right nostril. Leave that thumb from there, and then do the vice versa. Why we are doing it? Because the right hand side is the Pingla Nadi. Pingla Nadi is the warm Nadi, warm thing, which is sun, and the left Nadi is the Ida Nadi, which is the moon. So sun and moon luminaries will be balanced when you do this Nadi Shodhan. Okay, so do it like repeated times when you feel like your brain can just listen to your breathe in and breathe out, and nothing else you can listen besides that. That means at that stage you're doing that thing right, and you're getting a benefit out of it. You can do it every day for some minutes to like half an hour. You'll see amazing results. Okay, so guys, this was my own work on this chakra. I hope you guys like it, and if you have any questions, you can put it in the comment box, or just throw me an email, or just message me. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Holistic Astrology channel, and share this video with all your friends and in all your circle, so that they can know about this chakra. It is not that hard to open this chakra. You can do it at your own. So guys, thank you again. Keep watching the Holistic Astrology channel, and like us on the Facebook too. Till then, take care for yourself, and remember all those chakras.